The customer-focused world began really in the 1990s with Peppers and Rogers' book One-to-One Enterprise, and they essentially coined the term customer relationship management. They had sensed that the world had changed, and I believe that they were correct. In the distribution channel, they realized that now the important focus was going to be on the customer going ahead, and I don't see really that changing. 30 years ago in the supplier channel, the relationship that you had with your supplier was probably the key relationship. If you had a General Motors or a Ford dealership, if you followed their system, you would probably become a millionaire. In today's world, if you've got the right customer base, basically anyone will put up their brand and be delighted to deal with you. I want to talk a little bit about success. Two main elements of success are number one, having a system, and number two, executing the system. One of the examples I always like to use is a hockey game. Because in a hockey game, at the beginning, before the game, both coaches basically come out and tell the world what their system or plan is to win the game that evening. And at the end of the game, when they interview the two coaches, essentially one coach says, the winning coach says, we followed our plan or executed our system, and the losing coach says, we basically didn't follow our system. Because that's what they've really employed, is a system. In terms of thinking about what systems do for the world today, if you look at the business world, imagine the business world without franchises. Franchises are a huge part of our business world today, and a franchise is really a system. When you get a franchise, you're getting a system. Toyota Motor Company is another example. They're well on their way to their goal of attaining 15% of the global car market, and there's every reason to believe they may well attain that. Toyota is famous for having the Toyota Way, their own system of dealing with customers to try and make them customers for life. I want to quote from The Economist, and the chairman of Toyota